So, what you're seeing is some fairly novice shooting. I've shot gravel flippers and pea shooters for a long time, but never with any real accuracy. Several old Daisy and Crossman wrist rockets, some old handmade wooden ones, and you hit something every once in a while. I've always enjoyed it, shooting gravel for a long time, and you don't never know where a jagged piece of rock's going to fly off to. And every once in a while you'd find that perfect shape, one perfect size, you'd hold it just right and it would go where you want. So I got back interested in it, watching some different things. Years ago, I was going to get a pocket predator. The only thing that really turned me off was band attachment and all that stuff. You kind of needed to build your own jig, or it wasn't the easiest thing to do once you learned it, of course. But so not too long ago, I started watching a lot of Zach Fowler's videos on YouTube, and he's got a plethora of different slingshots, even trying to make his own now. But he shot simple slingshots for a while, and I'd seen some of their videos. Well, they come out with a fairly new slingshot, modeled after one of their more popular ones, the Scout model. So I thought, I'm gonna pull the trigger and buy me one. So I bought myself and my grandfather one. The shipping was really quick. I got them just in a matter of days. It was awesome. Got it out. My favorite color is orange, so I kind of grabbed the orange one and put it together, started shooting it, and really enjoyed it. I've probably only shot it maybe 150 times. A day or two later, my grandfather come to visit, who I bought the other one for. We sat down and done the unboxing thing. He's like, "Oh wow, this is neat." And, he's shot all kinds of slingshots. He's a scout master, so he shoots a lot of slingshots with the scouts, and he's pretty good. Like with a fly rod, he's pretty deadly, pretty accurate. But I bought him one, so we got his out and went to put together, and the quick clips were missing, which is one reason I bought this version, because I wanted it a little bit smaller. But the quick clip X is what I was really after, because putting the bands on is really simple. If you want to go from through the fork, TTF, to over the top, OTT, you can switch that out fairly quickly. Now, I've always shot them through the forks, but with this one I've set it up over the top, and I just started shooting just the other day. We were missing a set of the clips. I, of course, give him my clips so he could be shooting. I sent an email to Simple Shot because of the COVID-19 virus. It took them a couple days to get back to me, which was fine, but they were like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We've already boxed another setup and sent them out to you. You should have them in 2 days." 3 days later, bam, I got mine and put them together. I got these yesterday, and since I rebanded it, I've probably shot it 50, 60 times today. Now, I don't know what my distance is here. I'm guessing 20 feet, 25 feet maybe at the can. And I'm doing some simple aiming. I make sure my bands are square. When I do the wrist flip out, I seem to be a little more accurate. But this thing is really awesome. I would suggest, if you're wanting to get into slingshots and you don't know where to start, I suggest this. It's fairly reasonable. I bought the scale bundle, which was extra. I think it was $44, and you get the slingshot, multiple colored scales, lanyard, quick clip X's, 2 of them, and a band set all ready together. You just stick it in there, take a penny, tighten them down, and you're literally ready to shoot. It's a smaller slingshot. You can hammer grip it. I tend to just open grip and let it pull back against my fingers this way, which is probably not the best, but you can grip up here on the forks. There is the handles up here, so you can grip on the forks. There is a handle weight in here that's $2.99 extra. It kind of offsets the weight of the clips, so I do have the handle weight in here. I really like it. I just like to give it a little more heft in the hand. Really enjoy it. This is the first band. I did tie these bands on with some waxed thread because I was just dying to shoot it after we put my grandfathers together. And that's a little hard on the bands, but this is the original band that come with it. And like I said, I maybe shot 200 rounds of ammo through it. I ordered some cheap clay ammo. These happen to be blue. It said these were 3/8, a little small, I think. Then I got some that they called 1/2 inch, which are not 1/2 inch, but they're just a tick smaller than a marble. I like those a lot better. But they're clay, so if they lay out here in the yard, they're non-toxic. They just dissolve. If a critter picks one up, no big deal. So it's really neat. It's really fun. Old fat man like me, I enjoy shooting a bow, but this sometimes is a little bit quicker. You can shoot cans with it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Simpleshot.com. I'm not affiliated. They're not going to, send me a check if you buy one and tell them that I told you to, or none of that kind of stuff. I just, it's polycarbonate, I believe, is formed plastic. But you see me hit the can. I think I shot 6 or 7 times. I think I hit it 5 times. That's really exciting and it's fun. This target setup is a empty can of green beans, zip tied to the top of an old tobacco stick, stuck in the ground. I mean, that's all you have to have for a target. I have shot some of my steel plate targets on my pistol range, and even the clay rings the steel pretty good. I'm just really enjoying it. I've had a real good experience so far with Simple Shot. Missing those clips. But they remedied it really quick. They did send me another sticker with the second set of clips. Appreciate that, Simple Shot. I'll pass one of those along to my grandfather. But you can upgrade all this. You can upgrade bands. You can put tubes on this. You can get much longer bands. You can get thicker bands, heavier bands, shoot heavier ammo, faster. You can do all kind of stuff. You can cut your own bands. This is just like a latex flat band. I don't know what thicknesses, I don't know what mill this is that come with it, but it's like any other hobby. Fly fishing, you can have 100 different fly rods and not one of them be the same. You can have 30, 40, 100 different lines or setups, reels and lines and leaders and tippets for each one of those. So it's kind of the same here. Now, if you're just wanting to get started and you don't want to get drugged down by all the craziness, it's cool because this thing comes and in about 3 minutes you can have it set up and be shooting straight out of the envelope. They send them in bubble envelopes. They've got several YouTube videos on how to put it together and simple aiming. Zach Fowler has several videos on all about it, whether you want to put the bands on or what kind of bands you want to shoot or how to cut your own. But it's really neat. It's a fun hobby. You're talking with 1,000 rounds of ammo. Now I didn't buy the ammo from Simple Shot. I just eBayed the ammo. I made sure it was coming from an American dealer. I didn't want no Chinese ammo. It might have originally come from China, but I wanted a distributor in the States and bought some clay ammo. Now I'm not, you don't hunt with clay or anything like that. I do have some steel bearings, but if you shoot 200 of these and you don't get to pick them up like me, shooting out here in the yard, it ain't no big deal. I think 1,500 3/8 clay balls was $19.99 free shipping. So for less than $65, you can get a high quality slingshot, easy to put on with band clip sets, one band all ready to go with the pouch already put on it in the whole 9 yards. You tie a knot in a lanyard, you stick you some grips on there, and you're having fun in the yard. If you've been thinking about it, simpleshot.com. It's fun. I just love it. I'm to the point now I'm thinking, maybe make some of my own bands and try the Zach Fowler butterfly, the way back here behind your head. Try not to shoot one of my big old ears off, but play with it just like any hobby. It's fun, it's cheap. Like I said, less than $60, you can get set up with a top quality slingshot. And with steel ammo or lead ammo, you could hunt with this very slingshot. Squirrels, rabbits, a little bit of practice, and this is you need one of these in your bug out bag, or bug in bag, or get home bag, or whatever, with 25 or 30 rounds of ammo. No more than I've shot this one. I guarantee at 25, 30 feet, I could kill about any bird, no problem. But check them out.